I was afraid I was going to lose her.
He's talking about his dog, Wrigley, an 8-year-old Labradoodle. She was about to go on the boat with her owner, but ended up in a canal instead. Tonight, only NBC2's Gage Goulding is talking to the firefighters who came to Wrigley's rescue.
It was a perfect Friday afternoon for a boat ride. Steve Mitchell and his best buddy Wrigley were getting ready to set sail, one of her favorite things to do.
I hadn't been out in about a week, so she was anxious to get on board the boat.
While the boat was coming down off the lift, Wrigley was getting antsy. The 110-pound dog jumped up and put her paws on the boat.
I told her, no, it's not time yet.
A few seconds later, and bursting with excitement,
she tried to jump on by herself, and she can't do that. She's too big and fat. And, she slipped off the side of the boat and into the water. And so I thought, oh, that's the problem.
The dog dad coaxed Wrigley over to the neighbor's dock, which has a ladder. But Wrigley is 110 pounds dry, so add a couple more when she's soaking wet. He just couldn't pick her up.
Hung on to her, there was no neighbors around. I called the fire department.
When Naples firefighters got here, they didn't waste any time. They jumped right in to save Wrigley, who by this point was doing her best doggy paddle for about 15 minutes.
The two of us worked together to hold the bottom and the top of the dog and tried to assist her up the ladder and handed it to the third firefighter at the top of the dock.
But wait, there's more.
As they're coming, I turn around and my boat is floating past me that way. So I'm thinking, what the heck am I going to do now?
After getting Wrigley on dry land, firefighters and neighbors helped Steve get his boat back without a scratch.
Looking back, it was a comedy of errors.
Errors that led him to meet who he calls incredible people.
I sent a letter to the mayor and the city council people, and I said, hey, consider this next time you consider budget appropriations and, throw some dollars their way. They deserve it.
For the firefighters of Naples Ladder Company No. 1, it's all part of a hard day's work.
We need to be prepared as much as we can. There's always some curveballs that are going to come our way, but the more experience you have, the more ready you are for it.
Reporting in Naples, Gage Goulding, NBC2.